But first, we are going to tell you more about the situation happening in Baltimore. Take a look at these incredible images showing the city as a war zone. You can see the protesters smashing out cars, even throwing flaming trash cans at advancing riot police. Richard Reeve is there live right now. Rich, it's our understanding that things turned dangerous just about an hour ago.
Yes, they did, Kelly. Pratt Street here, for example, open once again, but for a while a large part of this city was sealed off, shut down, protesters filling the streets. Now, earlier today things were relatively calm outside City Hall, but tonight they got pretty ugly. A tense and angry confrontation on the streets of Baltimore.
I'm here to protest our rights. This could be any one of us.
Mounted police and protesters facing off on South Howard Street close to Camden Yards.
The police are supposed to be serving us. Instead, they're acting like an army against us.
Hundreds of people blocking streets, staging sit-ins.
We gonna fight for Freddie Gray.
Nearly a week after the death of 25-year-old Freddie Gray in police custody.
And I'm mad because they don't have answers.
At times it went beyond protest, with car windows smashed and reports of looting, behavior disavowed by some here.
We're here for nonviolent. We know there has been some rioting and some looting, but that's not all of us.
Many are angry that Gray suffered a spinal injury that turned fatal after he was put into a police transport van. Authorities have admitted officers didn't strap Gray in and didn't give him medical attention despite his pleas for help.
They ride you rough all the time to make sure that by the time you're at the precinct, you're hurt.
A much calmer mood earlier in the day. Police lined up behind barricades near City Hall. By this evening, both sides were facing off.
There are some good cops in our police department, but I think the good cops also need to come forward.
And take a look at this picture tweeted out by the Baltimore Sun at Camden Yards, urging folks going to the game to be careful going back on the streets. In fact, some of the hotels and other businesses along the main areas here were on lockdown for a while. In the end, 2 people hurt, 12 people arrested. These protesters say they will carry on until they get all the information they want about this case. Live in Baltimore, Richard Reeve, ABC 7 News.
Richard, thank you. Baltimore Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake spoke less than an hour ago. She praised police for their restraint and the majority of protesters who she says tried to maintain calm.
I really want to thank those individuals who were trying to seek, you know, that, like us, they want justice, but they also, like us, respect the process and want peace.
The mayor was joined at the podium by the sister of Freddie Gray in a brief one-sentence comment. She called for an end to violence. And new developments tonight as police release this surveillance video that shows the exact moment Freddie Gray was arrested. The video just came out hours ago, and it's the footage various groups will be poring over as they investigate the officers involved. And with the release of the video today, Baltimore police now admit that those officers made inexcusable mistakes in Gray's arrest. ABC 7 is bringing you complete up-to-the-minute coverage of this. We want you to stay with us on the air, as well as follow us on our Twitter page. You can also follow us on Facebook and always on WJLA.com.